of a human being.
When you meet a human being, perceptions may define what you see.
Is your perception of a human being sometimes distorted based on what you see?
If your vision is distorted, it might be time to change the lens. We already have. We see in every human being the capacity to contribute to our society, our country, and our world.
We believe that everyone has the opportunity to take action, to build a better world. We believe in our people.
Therefore, we foster their skills to enable their progress. We speak out and we act. We are
Enactus Puerto Rico.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Puerto Rico is perceived as a tiny island in the Caribbean, with a troubled economy and critical social and environmental issues.
But if you change your lens, you are going to enjoy the passion of more than 500 years of rich culture, tasty food, the abundance of our natural resources, and the hunger of our people to succeed.
As Enactus University of Puerto Rico at Mayagüez, we have worked together for several years in a sustainable way, enhancing the human condition, integrating every aspect in our ecosystem for the wellness of all.
To show our work, we are going to explain how we assess the need, how we empower our people, the strategic approach, the outcomes evaluation, and then finally, how we are going to assure the sustainability of our initiatives.
We believe that no one should be excluded. As a result, we invested more than 14,000 hours on 4 diverse projects, which compelled us to change our lens.
Join us as we change our lens together. Streets are paths, not homes. And still, this is the reality of so many. Beggar, drifter, homeless. Most of the people see this population as a mass who have wasted their lives due to addiction, laziness, and a lack of sense of belonging.
Homelessness is a major problem around the world. Wasted lives?
No, we refuse to see them that way. It's time to change the lens. We see productive hands-on lives and a great opportunity to transfer knowledge and empower them for a better life. We're ready to move
one step ahead.
We went just 18 miles from our home city, Mayagüez, to the municipality of Aguadilla, the city with the highest rate of homelessness in Puerto Rico.
There we discovered La Tierra Prometida, a unique non-profit organization that welcomes homeless men, gives them shelter, uses agriculture as a tool to reintegrate them into society, and builds their capacity for employment. Men like Emmanuel, whose childhood was marked by domestic violence and was orphaned at an early age. He became prisoner of the streets. By providing him the necessary skills in a sustainable environment, we can generate possibilities and improve his life.
La Tierra Prometida, the Promised Land, has a great structure to achieve this, so we signed a collaborative agreement with them. They see homeless people as potential ecological farmers, giving them job opportunities through an agribusiness venture that also contributes to their financial stability. Even with a retention rate of 80%, the economic scenario of our island limited their capacity to operate and expand. Our question, where do we start?
As a first step, we needed to strengthen the administrative and marketing operations. To do that, we incorporate our business students who taught them new business strategies, provided better managerial tools, and boosted their entrepreneurial mindset.
At the same time, we developed a series of workshops to certify these men as specialists in agribusiness ventures. These not only provide them the necessary skills to work in the program, but also to succeed once they graduate.
Now, we were ready to incorporate long-term solutions to the success of this organization. Our situation analysis led us to see that from the 3.9 acres that Tierra Prometida has, less than half have been cultivated with various organic products of indisputable quality, which are distributed under the brand Fresh Baked.
Unfortunately, its outreach was minimal. If the organization explored other business ventures, we could expand the scope of their business, generate income, and create sustainable job opportunities.
We established a strategic plan to increase harvest production and expand their sales and distribution capacity. These two critical areas will not only assure the sustainability of the program, but will also allow the participants the perfect ground for them to apply their knowledge and skills.
What do you see here? Soil? Dust? Wasted space? We changed the lens and saw an opportunity for the development of an aquaponics system, an eco-friendly agricultural technology that enables massive production. Not only will this increase our capacity, but will also maximize space and production time, creating 4 more direct jobs for program participants.
So what did we need? Investments. Set up the space and a tank filled with fish. Yes, fish whose species will serve as a natural fertilizer for plants to grow over rocks. Also, it could be used for the current hydroponic system, reducing water consumption by 100%. But that's not all. Imagine, not only we could sell the crop, but also natural fertilizer and tilapia as part of this ecosystem, projecting over $120,000 in revenues in the first year.
And thanks to our intervention, the excess soil was removed and the installation started, saving 70% in initial costs and building the foundation for the continuation and growth.
We then changed our lens to address a new opportunity. Even though we have high quality products and an excellent production capacity, we still need to meet with the distribution standards of the industries. Along with Jose Anibal, the program's director, we decided to take action and build a packing plant where various products could be packed and marketed under the brand Fresh Baked.
They already have the money. Walmart Foundation granted $152,000 for this purpose. Facilities would take place in a space previously designated for administrative offices. So we assigned 2 of our engineering students to design the packing plants and develop the mentoring system to train the participants.
The packing plan will assure production efficiency, increasing the scope of the distribution by 250%, and fostering the creation of 12 new sustainable jobs for program participants. 2 national chains already have expressed interest in being the first distribution outlet nationwide.
Sharing tasks, working side by side with these incredible men shaped our perceptions about the human condition. We witnessed their commitment, solidarity, enthusiasm, and focus on the common good of our ideas. Emmanuel was our main liaison, and he assures that his life was positively impacted by our project.
According to him, our team is an excellent role model for personal and business practices. He became a leader among the working groups and aggressively pursued more sales opportunities for the products. Emmanuel successfully graduated from the program. Now he has a job and he's out of the streets.
A wasted life?
No.
A productive man?
Yes.
A better life? Most certainly. This experience opened our eyes to acknowledge the power of will and the potential of those who used to live in the streets. Now, they're harvesting healthy food for Puerto Rican families.
Entrepreneurship saves lives, an amazing journey that started with just one step.
Gracias a estos esfuerzos de desarrollo y innovación técnica, hemos podido preparar las condiciones de nuestro sistema trafíca y específicamente la exposición y mercadeo de los productos que tenemos aquí. En aquí ha sido un éxito la tienda prometida y un éxito de servicio a la comunidad.
La Tienda Prometida is now ready to expand its capacity, assure its long-term sustainability, and increase its impact over the quality of life and standard of living of these people. With 2 new business ventures, 16 new sustainable jobs, and an economic impact of over $400,000.
Definitely. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. We move
One step ahead.
Like me, there are many of us who are hoping to see the magnificent Great Wall of China. That image will last forever in our memories. But there are others that just want to be able to see the light of day or the faces of the ones we love. Like Christopher, the cover of our annual report, a successful doctoral student in industrial psychology who looks to have a very promising future. But here's the thing, Christopher is legally blind, and job opportunities are limited for this population. So his life out of the academic environment seems extremely difficult.
Like Christopher, more than 300,000 people in Puerto Rico suffer from some type of visual impairment. When people think of the legally blind, they see people with limitations. 90% of this population are unemployed, and they are highly dependent on government aids to sustain themselves.
Very few organizations provide employment to this population. Winston-Salem Industries for the Blind was one of them, a foreign factory that manufactured uniforms for the U.S. military. Unfortunately, they closed operations in September of 2013, leaving hundreds without a job.
How are we supposed to feel? Hopeless? Unable to provide a worldly livelihood for the blind?
Things have to be seen differently. We refuse to discriminate them. We changed the lens. We saw a lot of potential. They are
Limitless. Something had to be done, and so we did. We partnered with two former employees from Winston-Salem to develop their entrepreneurial vision and desire. We helped them elaborate a business plan to create a new entity that would provide employment to this population.
From this process, we were able to retain the sewing machinery from Winston-Salem, saving the new company over $150,000. Our team has learned a lot, but also has transferred valuable knowledge to them by providing the necessary skills to operate this new business venture.
So, in November 2013, Puerto Rico Industries for the Blind was born, with 22 job opportunities for the legally blind. We reached out and provide a working income to this population with annual salary and benefits of over $145,000.
Our team is actively involved in the recruitment process, assuring that everyone receives the necessary training and the reasonable accommodation to comply with their tasks. The employees created a support network that helps them integrate their individual skills and achieve better results.
We have to use this potential to diversify their products. So we encourage them to manufacture uniforms for our right venture professionals.
Nurses, doctors, police guards, chefs, you name it, they can do it. And to maximize their sales, a new brand was born.
Proudly, today, to honor their work, we are proudly wearing products crafted by them.
To increase awareness and promote their products, we developed a marketing plan that included the exposition of a retail outlet and an aggressive media campaign named Make Right by the Blind that produced sales of over $140,000 in the first year.
Furthermore, we encourage them to use eco-friendly textiles to produce uniforms and reusable bags as well. It's paid off. They just signed a contract with two cities in our island to comply with the new non-plastic bag policy, creating an economic impact of over $1,500.
With other eco-friendly initiatives, the company reduces its environmental footprint and produces savings over $45,000.
But they can do more. We help expand the current call center, which we have developed for the company, to provide telemarketing service to several businesses in Puerto Rico. Now, this new business venture generated over $10,000 in just 5 months of operation and is creating 4 new job opportunities for the legally blind.
As we see, this new company is now on the right track to achieve its full sustainability. We are reaching new customers and contracts, developing the necessary structure to assure the ongoing training for the employees, enabling this population to grow personally and professionally.
Christopher is our finest example of success. The time and work he invested have made him an essential resource for the success and growth of the company. He is now a supervisor, guiding others to reach their maximum capacity. Christopher is the best proof that this company is a great place to improve the quality of life and a standard of living for his population.
We discovered that social entrepreneurship beholds limitless opportunities. The result, a new sustainable enterprise. 2 new business ventures that employ blind people, creating 26 jobs and having an overall impact of over $1 million.
It has been an amazing experience, lots of emotions, smiles, and tears of joy. We've learned that entrepreneurship encourages equality,
Showing that when you believe in someone, possibilities are endless, and human potential is limitless.
Reality is not always defined by what we see. Sometimes all it takes is to change the lens to clearly see what's in store for us and for others.
It takes a lot of courage to see an opportunity, to take action, to better the life of others.
We focus on addressing real needs and developing projects that improve the quality of life and standard of living of our people.
Empowering over 191 individuals and impacting over 2,000 lives.
We transfer valuable knowledge and skills to assure their long-term success.
We invested over $1.4 million back in our community.
We believe that every human being has an entrepreneurial spirit.
We use social entrepreneurship as a mechanism to advance human development.
We believe in the limitless potential of our people.
There is always a future full of hope to step into.
Next time you meet someone, what are you going to see?
See opportunity.
See hope.
See a productive life.
See a better world.
We are Enactus Puerto Rico.
And we invite
You to change the lens.
Hi, I'm JP Sharp, EMF Group here in China. Great project, very good 2 projects. My question to you regarding the second project is that you guys have developed and transferred a lot of knowledge to the blind. How are you guys going to build a sustainable management model? Because I understand that you guys do a lot of the hiring, you guys do a lot of the administrative stuff. How is that transferred to the target audience?
Thank you for your question. Basically, we have been with this company since the start. It incorporated as a nonprofit, and we have been helping them in the sustainable area by training the people, specifically Christopher, who is now a supervisor, so they can continue to transfer the knowledge that we gave to them so that they can transfer it onto other employees.
I've got a question on your first project. It involved a self-sufficient ecosystem with 2 acres of land and then creating 5 jobs. How expandable do you think it can be? I mean, how many pieces of wasteland you can find to create as many jobs in a similar area or around the world or around Puerto Rico?
Well, right now, our main goal is to achieve and produce the whole 3.9 acres we have. Once we have that settled, we believe that this project is able to be replicated around the whole island. So we just want to establish what we have right now to expand from there.
Okay, wonderful presentation and perfect project. A simple question. For the project One Step Ahead, the finance statement shows us you generated $41,000 revenue. But I wonder, what about the total expense? And how about the net income? And also, jobs means salary. Will you pay the homeless people? Thank you.
Can you please repeat the question, please?
I just wonder, you mentioned just the revenue, right? And I wonder, how about the cost and the net income? And will you pay the homeless people? Thanks.
The economic impact that we showed in the annual report not only includes the income that the organizations obtain through their business ventures, but also the in-kind donations that we did to the organization, the grants, and the institutional support from our university. total revenue for both projects.
Where did you get the financing for your aquaponic facility?
Thank you for your question. The financing for the aquaponics was thanks to in-kind donations.
And I would like to add that it was obtained also through the income from the previous business ventures from the company.
Hi guys, great project, great results. I just had one question that probably needed another. So your group and your organization will remain a non-profit, not-for-profit organization, whereas your projects are for-profit businesses. And if so, are you planning to finance your non-profit organization through the profits of the various projects? So 2 questions in one. Thank you. Great job, guys.
Thank you for your question. Both projects are non-profit organizations apart from us. We're also a non-profit organization. Though the income that both organizations receive is reinvested in the communities.
Your time has expired. Judges, please join me in thanking the team from Puerto Rico. Judges